Johnson. Give them numbers.
Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
6,
6, 7, 8.
7,
7, 8.
8 right there.
8.
7 again.
8.
Walk it on down.
7, 8.
Little bit lower.
7, 8.
Little bit
5, 6, 7,
lower.
8.
Come on, come on,
4,
come
5,
on.
6, 7, 8. 3,
1,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You think people are really gonna watch this,
They ain't got nothing else to do.
right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Nigga.
It's a lot, man. This is bent. It is. It's a lot to go from the singing Johnsons to make sure we're live on Instagrams, plural. Then make sure it's a lot. So
It is.
what's up? Man,
Hey,
close.
y'all.
Oh. It's the going back to school. It's got me rattled. I even got my I'm back to school shirt on. And don't ask me why it's buttoned up to the top, because that's coming next. It's buttoned up to the top because if I open it up, my neck is not the same size because I've lost weight. I've already had people rip on me today for the shirt. Did not have time to go home to change said shirt. So
I was gonna say
Just get
something,
it.
but I'll let you be great.
get it out the way. Only thing I'm missing is a tie, and I'm back in Central Catholic again. It's crazy work. But old studious guy over here. Clifton from the Blackening. Anyway, go ahead, Jay. Get it out. I know you got something to say. Get it out. There it is. All on cue.
Good.
See? On
You
cue.
look like you went to an interview. You that tired of the kids.
I did not go to an interview today.
Oh.
Actually, it's what I wore to work, but once again, it's back to school, so it's a lot of meetings and all that stuff. As you can see, I'm all fidgety. I'm not comfortable. I feel crazy right now, but we're here. Unfortunately, tomorrow I won't be here because we have orientation, so I won't be here tomorrow. So Sofab Kim will be here with the healing consultant by herself tomorrow because I will not be here. So that sucks. But as of today, Tuesday, it's a great day. And I'm here now, so let's do this. How you feeling today, Sofab?
I can't complain, my nigga. It just
All
seems
right.
like there's a lot of space here.
It's because of the camera.
Oh, okay. All right. But I can't complain. It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's another week. Another week to get it right, you know? So hey, we are here. We're here. Yeah.
That's it.
How y'all doing?
How's everybody
doing all
out
right?
there?
Everybody doing okay? Talk to us. We definitely have had on TV talk about she'll watch us on Instagram, but she won't say nothing. So we're going to do a better job with checking in on our folks on Instagram, seeing if y'all talking to us, but drop some comments in there. Unfortunately, they don't feed through StreamYard like YouTube and Facebook and all the other platforms, but we'll try to go back and forth. So,
Yes. Oh, and
appreciate
thanks,
y'all.
Thanks, cuz on the men's conference. Yeah, I gotta get the chance to speak. I guess people are listening. So my what am I going to talk about is going to be reclaiming our lane as men. Because the theme of the men's conference is restoration. So I'm just talking about men reclaiming their lane as men, not bashing nobody, not talking to, because it's Christian based. Not going to bash nobody. We ain't going to talk crazy about it. We just talking about how to reclaim our lane as men, because I'm seeing a lot of not men things going on out here in these streets, and it's men being accountable for us, not pointing no fingers, not because she, because he, because they, because however anybody else. Nope, us.
Is this conference something that the general public can attend? Like if a guy isn't involved in your church, can they come?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be at the beach, which is pretty dope. I wasn't expecting to speak, but I am. Also, our therapist will be a speaker.
Yeah.
James Perkins, he also is going to be a speaker. So I'm excited about doing it again. I was nervous the first time, but now I know my crowd. Right? So now I know what's up. I just got to make sure I don't go in there and cuss, even though I thought some cussing was going to happen in the meeting yesterday. I'm like, wait a minute. This is a church. But I'm just joking.
Well, before you go there, first,
yeah. It feels good to know that people are actually listening to some of the things that I say, and actually some of the things I say matter. Because, I used to have a platform to do that all the time with the kids, and you knew it worked because you seen the kids. But when you're doing a platform like this, or when people just happen to accidentally drop in on things, you don't know if what you're saying is really affecting them or even if they care. But I guess my last time I spoke, we expect you to speak again. Oh, okay. Well, great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really just want to identify men being men. And I don't want to touch on anything else but that. If you are a man, I just want men to focus on, I don't want to talk about people who identify no, bottom line, if you are a man, let's just reclaim our lane. Anybody else is entitled to feel however they want to feel. But just for men.
That's going to take some explanation, because there are some people who don't quite know what that takes.
And that's where we're starting. First of all, what are we doing? What are we doing in today's society? What are we doing? Because you can go back when people are like, back when men were men. Yeah, at that time, gas was $0.25 a gallon. Things change, man.
You ever look at movies in the 90s when they stopped at gas station, how cheap it was?
Yeah. So yesterday I seen an old KFC commercial, and an 8-piece bucket was $7.99.
What?
With all the fixings.
What?
$7.99.
Crazy.
And that's when the chicken was real, not this rat stuff that we're eating right now.
Pigeon titties and shit.
Pigeon titties. Okay. So another thing I wanted to talk to everybody about, which is pretty cool and I'm having a good time with, is
there we go.
First and Goal. Got some guys that want to do it with me, which will make it a lot easier. And so that'll be something that'll be coming back. And maybe it's something that we can add in as far as the sports with the show. But Mr. Purvis would like to help me with that.
Oh,
so
Mr. Purvis.
I said we'll probably go at that once or twice a month. No more than that, because I can't handle that.
Right.
But once or twice a month, we'll do some sports and some guy stuff. So yeah, pretty excited about some of the things that we have brewing on. And then in September, we have another brunch, right?
Yeah.
It's on the books, right?
It's on the books. Yeah.
So,
we just need to talk logistics. That's all.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's do birthdays.
Oh yeah. I actually have some today.
Okay. That's my fault. I should have been ready. I don't know what's going on. Birthdays. Today is Tuesday. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna start with today. Today the 20th. Yeah, here we go. So, old basketball coach Chuck Crummy from Central Catholic is 73 years old today.
Wow.
Malik Booker, isn't that the guy from CG? 37. I got your friend, but I'll let you say her. Tara English is 44. Shaquem Perry, my guy, 28. Man, you're only 28 years old. And then Dexter Jeffries, the other co-founder of the Genius Party, is celebrating his 36 today.
All right. Yeah. Well, I actually can go back just a bit. So 2 days ago, let's go ahead and say happy birthday to Samantha Delgado. It is her, well, it was her birthday on the 18th. And then one of my college buddies, Kara Brock, her birthday was yesterday. Samantha Peel, lovely young lady that I met when I first moved down here. And Karen Fletcher, a good friend as well. It's her birthday today. And my homie, one of the first people that I met when I first moved down here and was my co-host when we did In the Divas Den during the pandemic. Crazy times. Happy birthday to my homegirl, Precious Lee. She's 38. Oh my gosh, we are getting old. Woo, we're getting old.
Oh man, relax. So since you did that, I got to do everybody else's. So from the 17th, happy birthday, Vinay, little cousin. Then you have Tashawn Campbell, one of my football players, former coworker, Chuck Small, my homie from high school, Akil Henderson, Andre Boyd, DC Clark, Damian Feet, cousin of ours. You did Sam, Malik Oaks, another homeboy from Holy Rosary, John Brewer, Ashley Henderson, Lanisha Reed, and Slick Finesse. Just use your name, Slick Finesse. His name is Ricky.
Oh, okay.
He's a football player I coach, but he goes by Slick Finesse.
Say what? Who?
Yeah, exactly. That's what these young whippersnappers do.
What?
Don't do young things on old Facebook.
Oh,
that's what he just did. Wait, no, Slick Finesse. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Well, happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, it looks good. It looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. We hope you have a good time. So, happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating from the Sibs. And so it's that time for That's Effed Up.
What? Oh, yeah.
So imagine you get ready to go on an interview. You go to the interview and you're dressed in what you think should be interview gear.
Mm-hmm.
Only to find out that the people who are interviewing you already feel like you don't have the proper attire on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this happened to a young lady, and I think that's effed up. Let's look at what she wore. Here's her story.
So I just got dress coded during an interview, and then they decided to reschedule the interview with me for tomorrow. But before they rescheduled, the lady was like, "Would you like to come back? Like go change and then come back?" And I was like, "No." And these are the shorts. Let me turn to the side, y'all. These are the shorts.
So how do you guys feel about how she came to the interview? Now, the reason why two things. Number one, for me, do I think, let me make it a little bit bigger. Do I think that is terrible as an outfit for an interview? I do not. Am I more old school about interviews and how you should be presented? Yeah, I am. So I do feel like, she probably should have, put something else on. People might be, a little bit above, because some places you can't wear things above the knee.
Right.
So I do think she should have researched a little bit about the place that she's working to see if there was a dress code to make sure you dress as need be.
Mm-hmm.
No, for example, tomorrow we have a dress code for the orientation for school. So you got to be mindful of these things, right? So I will say that. But here's another thing. In these day and times, we don't know if she had the budget to do anything more than what she did. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say things are tight and this is like maybe the best outfit I got for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we punish her for it? Or do we interview her and then after we interview you, we say, that's not, I don't know. I'm not a lady. I would have not gone like that, but I'm not going to chastise her because I've seen worse.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think?
I will say the same. I'm definitely a bit more old school when it comes to the interviews. In regards to what it is that you wear, I always feel like it's best to be over prepared than underprepared. And I'm always going to go with slacks, but then again, I also took business etiquette and business classes, so it was drilled in us to show up a certain type of way.
Right.
So what she's wearing, is it horrible? No, but I feel like this is also an outfit that you wear once you get the job. Because of course we always know when you go to make that first impression, it's very important. But I do agree. It's one of those things where if she is a really good candidate, she has a strong resume. Obviously she did because she came in for the job. Interview her and then let's have the conversation afterwards, because I do feel like we can be a little bit more lenient nowadays. Because I mean, think about at one point we didn't want to hire people with tattoos, so it's like these aren't terrible shorts. Now they might be a little bit higher on her because she is a shapely girl, but I've seen professional women wear shorts in the workplace with heels, cardigans, whatever have you. So I wonder if they would still have that problem if she was possibly a little bit smaller. And on her part, like you said, it's best to always research to see what type of company this is, because I'm also wondering what job was she trying to go out for, because that also can say a lot.
Because this is basically what we're talking about, because I'm sure you didn't have your shirt buttoned. That's how you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not going to say, like I said, if I'm going to do the interview, and if I wanted to interview her based upon her resume, we're going to talk about your resume, and then if we offer you the job, then we're going to talk to you about how the dress code is at the place of employment.
Right. Because I mean, let's be honest, some people can't dress.
So I was going to go there in a way. She appears to be young.
Mm-hmm.
We allow these young people to come to school like however they want to come to school.
Mm-hmm.
There's no etiquette in how you dress for school. These kids dress in Crocs and pajamas, and and so to them, this is dressed.
Right. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there used to be days where in school we would have to wear dress up clothes, and it was like an honor to wear like suits and business attire and stuff like that. These kids don't experience that now. So sweatpants are allowed, and hoodies every day of the year are allowed, no matter how hot it is. They don't, it's unfortunate that there's not too many things inside of school that require them to know how to be prepared for an interview in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
So to her, I'm dressed.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. You got a t-shirt on with a little sweater.
Right.
And maybe if those were more of a dressy pleated short, and then maybe some stockings underneath that might have slid.
Ooh, not stockings.
What is it? Leggings or whatever?
Yeah,
not leggings.
No, well, leggings for the fall, but stockings, nobody really wears those anymore.
All right, then don't wear the whole outfit.
But like you said, if you're going to go with this, I think a good blazer would have been good with it. Because let's be honest, you can go to the Goodwill and find, blazers that could be fitted towards you. So a good blazer, a nice buttoned up white collar shirt, and, some cute shoes, some nice, simple jewelry. I'm pretty sure they would have felt differently if she would have came dressed more like that. Because like I said, they do have shorts that are suits, that women can purchase, but it comes, like I said, with the blazer, like you said, a pleated short and a button-up shirt or whatever have you. So if she was a little bit more put together, I don't feel like it would be that much of an issue. This is definitely given, like you said, the shirt is like, ugh.
That is giving virtual interview.
Andy.
If virtually, that's how you dress, because can't nobody see.
No.
But person to person, sis, I'm with you. I feel like, they should have conducted the interview and not suggested that you change. But depending on the job, the fact that they suggested that you change, maybe it's a serious gig. So we can't go too hard on the future employer, because maybe they don't play that. And if they don't, then that's on you to find out who you're interviewing with prior to. You got to do your homework too. So with that being said, is it effed up? I do believe it's effed up to not conduct the interview, but I also believe we need to get some etiquette together on how we dress and perform and get ready for interviews. So it's not too much of a rant today. You're not going to get me to claim racism and all that other nonsense, because even for a Black business, this may not be proper interview attire. So if anything, let's lean on our schools putting a harder or more stringent dress code together so that they can realize when it's time to be professional and when it's time to chill. That is a casual outfit. That is not necessarily an interview outfit, but yeah, so that's effed up. So hopefully she got the job, because if not, then that's really effed up. So
go ahead, because while you sitting here on TikTok, you could have looked up, fashionable interview outfits and stuff like that.
She went viral, so now you don't even need the job.
Yeah, so she's fine.
You're just a personality.
Pretty much.
Get a podcast and talk about how terrible men are. And then now you'll go to the top.
Then you'll be good.
Yeah, you'll go to the top.
Don't worry about what we're talking about.
Or talk about how, because you're viral. We're not viral. So you're good. Let us shut up. Maybe we should dress crazy coming in here. I mean, I don't think it gets crazier than a buttoned up all the way shirt on a podcast. But the only way it gets crazier if I had a tie. And that would be real crazy. Can I dress like that? I'll dress like that on this podcast. I would. I like ties. A lot. I have a lot of ties that I don't even wear because I don't have, due to the shift of my neck. Like, so when you push up the tie, now it's super duper wrinkled because it's like, because my neck. So got to go buy new dress shirts, which is wild. Because
Burlington, right? No?
I almost said something about Burlington that would have gotten me in trouble.
Oh, no.
Because
I know what you're going to say. Yeah.
I don't go to Burlington anymore. And we'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
The only reason why I go to Burlington is because every now and again you can find really nice colognes and perfumes on sale that would be in Macy's. But other than that,
and home decor.
Yeah, I guess, and but not clothes, because they'll pull out South Pole on you, and then you Knights of the Round Table. You be like, this is not polo. I'm gonna stop before I get in trouble because I want to go there.
I know where you're going. Stop.
I don't want to go there. I'm just not a Burlington shopper.
Not
if
anymore.
You guys shop at Burlington, cool, right? Because I used to shop at Burlington. I had a 6X FUBU jersey that was ridiculously big. You remember that? It was blue and white. The 6X FUBU jersey. That was a 6X. It was like a nightgown, and I wore that back in the day with baggy FUBU jeans.
But that's when they used to have all the good stuff. Like they used to have baby fat in there because that's where I got my baby fat coat.
I mean, baby fat coat.
I got Tim's out of Burlington when they used to have that. Now I don't know what
you can catch some decent shoes in Burlington. But you got to know when the days the things is hitting.
Sometimes.
Because if not, they'll have you in there looking crazy.
They're gonna have lugs.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, Miss Galdamas, how you doing? Sugar?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta because we gotta talk to you. Because you know what you did today. You know what you did. And I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. You better be there to be talked to tomorrow.
You better be there to be talked to. Okay, mister.
And you better be there to be talked to tomorrow. You understand? Because I fixed that mailbox to know if you be messing with it. Anyway. No, that's a little running person, but no. All right. So what we got? Oh, entertainment news.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's go and get rid of these Negroes. I was gonna say something else, but we're keeping it PG because we're back in school. Entertainment news with Sofab Kim. Who do we have first?
All right, let's start with.
I sound like my man. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you remember me? I love that dude because He is the most authentic guy ever. Maybe we're going to change the Johnsons to him doing the countdown. 23, 24, 25. That's my dude. How did you get famous doing that?
Because you look crazy.
Just literally getting on the screen going, hey, yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. He's viral. We're out here like, vote Project 25, please. Niggas is dying. Yo, 23, 25.
We're working too hard. It shows how easily, entertained people are. Like, do you know which one of our TikToks are doing very well?
Probably one that you're clowning me.
No, well, the one when we talked about my glasses, the Elton John one. The one when you said Dorito, hilarious. And then the STD one when we read the messy letter. Everything crazy is doing well on TikTok. Now the shit when we're really spitting some shit, they said, you get 200 views. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. But STDs,
It's like the one where we vented about the lady wearing the Kenny Pickett thing. That thing has over 3,000 plays.
What?
That is, to date, that is our best, our most viewed show on Facebook.
Why are we doing this shit? So Kenny Pickett.
Nah, we got to talk about people because remember we talked about her dissing the pizza people, and that's when everybody was like, "Yeah,
that's true."
So we got to do more stuff for the people.
And while y'all sitting there supporting her from Pittsburgh, can y'all niggas support us? Can you come back? The fuck?
Yeah, because that day we did have a lot of viewers. They ain't come back.
Like,
we got to make it relevant to Pittsburgh audience.
Yeah, ain't shit.
Take our views back.
Right.
All right.
All right. So let's start with the guy that's currently trending, Tyrese. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Tyrese was on The Breakfast Club. DJ Envy was missing, but the other two were there, Charlamagne and the other young lady who is substituting for Jess Hilarious. And Charlamagne posed a pretty good question that I thought was pretty, thought-provoking, but he was just asking him about his grieving because Tyrese has been through a lot. Like, yes, we have seen him crying. Yes, we clown him. But when we really think about his story, like he's been through 2 divorces. He lost both of his sisters. He's lost his mother. He lost Paul Walker. He also lost John Singleton. And then just his career not necessarily being exactly where he wants it to be. So it was a lot. And this is what he had to say.
Which one is it?
It's the first one. We can start with that one.
With a lot of grief. Like I think about, Brother Paul Walker, and I think about
John
Singleton, your mother.
Divorce. Both of my sisters died.
Your sisters. People don't look at divorce as grief, but you did. You lose things, You probably lost a lot of friends when you went through your mental health breakdown. Are you really, have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. That's it.
Get some tissue for me, brother.
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
That's right.
Fucking tissue. Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can.
You're the fucking worst. Okay.
What the?
Move your hand. We're gonna go to the next one.
For pain.
What the?
1992.
What did you do? Fuck.
There is no square footage I could ever live in. There is no rims, no jewelry, and no car.
Oh God.
There is no net worth. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama. That could ever fill the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life. And it goes away.
You're making me cry.
Get Tyrese some tissue. Yeah,
I don't need no tissue.
Man, you U.S., man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love you.
You've been
too,
holding
brother.
this
Do
in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah, because you've been holding it the whole interview. I've been watching you.
You asked me the question.
I did, but I mean, I'm getting you.
You should have never asked the question.
I love you.
If you didn't want to see
I love you. I love you. I love you.
how hard it's been to get.
In the last. Oh, hold on. There we go.
But this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup going to mess up. I didn't
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is
me.
sitting today.
See?
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman.
Okay.
Is this one too?
Ain't right. No, that is Lee Daniels, but that was essentially the segment that is going viral and is trending.
Hey. Gotta do it again.
With a lot of grief.
Gotta do it again.
Like I think about, Brother Paul Walker, and I think about
John
Ray, John Singleton,
Mm-hmm.
your mother.
Divorce. Both of my sisters died.
Your sisters. People don't look at divorce as grief, but you did. You lose things, you know. You probably lost a lot of friends when you went through your mental health breakdown.
Yes.
Are you really, have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
Yes. What? It hit, right?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get.
And I was with him. Almost hit me because I feel that 100%.
That's it.
Get some tissue for me, brother.
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
Right.
Okay, no tissue?
You know, fucking tissue. Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can.
What the fuck did the tissue do? Why are you mad at the tissue? It ain't no fucking tissue.
You know what? You and y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
I ain't no fucking tissue. Hey man, that is a clip. Somehow that's gonna be on that soundboard. I ain't no fucking tissue.
Terrible.
Okay,
He's having a moment.
But what did the tissue do? I mean, no fucking tissue. Why you? Hey man.
Because maybe he was trying to say like, oh, it wasn't masculine to, try to wipe. So I actually had that happen. It wasn't a guy, but it was, my coworkers, where one of the girls started crying, and one of our other coworkers was like, "Oh, I'll get you some tissue." And my boss was like, "No, don't get her any tissue. Allow her to cry." Why the fuck not? Like, since when?
Hey man,
why can't we use tissue?
Oh man. Oh.
So I don't know if that was something that was going through his mind of like,
wait. Get it. Come on, Block. Get it together. Now you gotta have the face too. Hold on. See it? Right? Wait, right. Come on, right? Come on. That's the I don't need no fucking tissue face. Ain't fucking tissue. Charlamagne. Hey man, ease up.
Is that how you would have talked to him?
Probably. Because at this point in time, like, okay, so I get what he was trying to say.
Yes.
And he's right. He is 1000% right. Like, people don't think men grieve. Like I told you, when I heard the brother in church, when it hit him, church hit him, he grunted. He didn't scream, and then I just and you can hear that, right? I believe that men grieve in breakups all the time. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I have to talk to my children about is how the divorce and separation affected me to why it paralyzed me for certain movement, because it did, because you don't think of it as grief, but it is. The dismantling of families and all that other stuff, all that shit is grief.
Right.
And you supposed to just keep on trucking and don't nobody ever check in. And we don't believe in therapy as much as we should in our community. Nobody's like, hey, you should talk to somebody.
Right.
Somebody's like, here's the tissue. And then that's, oh, the fucking tissue. He needs the number to a solid therapist because I did not know he had that much loss.
Yes.
There's no way that man is okay.
No, he's not. I mean, it's showing.
There's no way that
it's
man
showing.
is okay.
It's very visible that he is not okay.
He needs that.
Mhm.
He needs to go find somebody because he done lost his sisters, his mama, you know, the dog.
John Singleton, Paul.
John Singleton, you know, probably some pets and shit in there. Like this nigga, death is just around. If I was a sister, I'd be like, it's a little cloudy around you, buddy.
And it might be the cause of his divorce because, like you said, you haven't really dealt with anything. So you're just going from one person to another trying to find love. Baby, go to therapy.
So you don't look like this about tissue.
And I could feel it. I was like, he is going to laugh.
Oh, you didn't tell me. If I'd have known and we had watched it pre, I didn't watch it pre. You can't hit me with that and think I'm not. What?
I thought you watched it already.
So, you know, so we don't stay too long on the brother Tyrese. I do believe that he is grieving. And Lena Harris, who is a therapist that has been on my podcast for the sports, has said it there. Whenever you have any type of separation from something, so like when athletes get injured and they can't play, or when an athlete's career ends, retirement, stuff like that, whenever you have that form of separation, and then you add in the fact that there is no replacement for it, as you heard him speak about, there is no replacement for his mother.
Nope.
The grief there is consistent and constant, and you have to get help with it. And as a person who still grieves their mother, because every time, like I tell people, every time you have a dream about that person, the grieving process just starts over again. It's not that you say, oh, I don't miss them. Yeah, you still miss them. You're just learning how now to deal with those feelings. But it's not that the feelings have subsided to where, I'm good. No, I still might take a day or two to get out. Now, if you start stacking this grief, Lord have mercy for this man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're out here with fake beards.
I was trying to be serious. And there you go. I feel like Tyrese doesn't have a good friend.
No, I don't think so. But then also sometimes with that, people just don't fucking listen. You can have a friend tapping you on your shoulder like, don't do that. And they be like, I'm going to do it anyway. Who you think you are to tell me? Oh, okay. That's why you out here with a fake beard and sleeping in bonnets and shit.
He sleeps in bonnets?
Yeah, he posted a video with him in a bonnet and talking about women. I don't know how y'all do it. But I'm like, you're bald. So.
Well, it depends because, okay, defense for the brother. When you shave your head, if you don't moisturize after a shower, you'll have hair flakes on your pillow.
He was still wearing the wig.
Oh, he was wearing the wig? Oh, shit. Well, who do we have next? Trying to defend angry tissue guy. So let's talk about Marlon.
So I found this exchange to be a little odd. I don't know if you guys heard about this. This was just, maybe a couple days ago where Marlon and Vlad were kind of going back and forth on Twitter because Vlad was visibly upset about the simple fact of what Marlon felt like what he deserved when it came to a interview fee. Now, some celebrities will charge a certain amount in order to, go on a certain type of platform, whatever have you, especially if there's no promotion behind it. But his fee is $40,000. Well, Vlad got upset and was essentially, alluding to the fact of like, who does Marlon think he is? Like, that's such an astronomical number. How dare you even charge that? Like, dude, you're not even pulling these numbers on your own platform. So let me just read a couple of the tweets. So Vlad started off with, Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40,000 for an interview when he gets 100 to 300,000 views on any platform he interviews. This guy is really delusional. So then Marlon goes and says, You mad? You unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the number, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad at a black man stating his number, and now you go public and use your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiating tactic. Vlad then comes back, not mad at all. I find all this amusing because you really think you're worth $40,000 for an interview. I said there's nobody on earth that will pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out a stupid ass number for an interview is unprofessional, my guy, because your interviews don't even make 5% of that on every platform you do. And bringing up race when there is no mention of it throughout all of your discussion shows how weak of a man you really are. Marlon then comes back. I'm worth whatever I say. People like you don't make or break me, champ. I'm self-made. I go wherever I choose. I don't like your tactics. I've been a gentleman. I didn't express my grievances with other people. You trying to turn other black men on. You trying to turn other black men in my field on me, asking them about my money. He said, yo, Vlad, your beard made from Ice Spice's ass hair. And then Vlad finally ends it with, Marlon Wayans, I'm sorry that you don't find me attractive. Fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent gay photo shoot and your claim to fame dressing up as a woman, this would be the perfect time to fully come out of the closet. Coming out as gay in 2024 will surely revive your declining acting career. And since I turned down your $40,000 offer for an interview, I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first gay porn scene. Marlon Gayans would be an awesome porn name, by the way. So that leaves me to ask all of you guys watching, and Sib, what are your thoughts about this exchange?
Marlon doesn't like the way Vlad exploits Black culture.
Mm-hmm.
Neither do I.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
He gave him that amount because he knew that would mean no.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me, you got to pay me $40,000. I agree with Marlon. The price that I gave you, clearly you felt insulted by because you want to interview me. But I did that on purpose because I know you're not going to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
So then now just go ahead and walk away, champ. Vlad's problem is exactly what Marlon said. You used his price tag to discuss with an interview with Aries Spears, thinking Aries Spears was going to trash Marlon for that amount. Literally saying in the interview, Marlon, that he's not even worth that. And here's what Aries Spears said. He's worth the amount he gives. If he gives that amount, then that's what he feels like he's worth.
Mm-hmm.
If he thinks he's going to give you Cat Williams like numbers from Shay Sharp, then pay it. And literally he said, if you feel like the number that he's giving you is going to give you the payout that you deserve, pay it. If you don't feel like that, don't pay it.
Right.
So you tried to bait Aries Spears in to your tactics. But here's the problem. Once again, Vlad is another person that we allow to misappropriate the culture, just like Drake. And then when somebody says something like, we should cancel Vlad, and Vlad goes on an apology tour and all that. Vlad has stepped out of his face so many times, just like when he stepped out of his face against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, calling him anti-Semitic. And Elijah Muhammad asked him, can you please find out where I said anything anti-Semitic? Because if you know anything about me, I am far from anti-Semitic. He never said anything, and he never apologized to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for, those accusations. So for me, F Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Marlon. I don't even know if Vlad would ever see this, but if he did here, I don't support Vlad. Vlad to me is no different than, those negative podcasts that place Black people against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he never shows his face in his interviews and things like that makes it even worse. But we go on there and clown and coon for him for a couple dollars, because now he's in. What also Marlon said was, y'all be out here taking this interview for chump change.
Right.
So how much is Vlad really paying y'all for these little punk ass interviews that y'all doing for him to where y'all keep coming back? Stop going on his show and his platform.
Mm-hmm.
Show me a positive interview from Vlad.
Yeah.
Most of the people that go on there, he ends up having to, he gets checked, like DL Hewley checked him and things like that. Like, people have stopped messing with him. Like, Vlad is trash. So F Vlad.
Pretty much. And that's essentially what a lot of people were saying in the comments, where they're just like, we've let this man go too far for far too long now. And like you said, it's time for him to be canceled, because for you to sit here and try to disrespect anyone and their number and what they feel like they want to charge, who said that?
Especially a Wayans.
A Wayans, right.
That family's legendary, man.
And then to say that my failing career, nigga, what? Come on. And then insult him and call him gay. And I was like, really?
Marlon just did numbers with his streams off of what was it, Netflix or was it Prime?
Yes,
one of those. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm doing shows. You got to do these little interviews, dude,
to stay relevant.
So the moment that you stop doing those interviews is the moment that people no longer know who Vlad is or care.
Right.
That's all you have in the interview. I don't see you do the same thing with your people.
Mm-mm.
So then if we would just stop entertaining Vlad would no longer be relevant.
Mm-mm.
Everybody likes Marlon. Vlad, you only get a select few people who even really watch you and deal with you, because basically you get the people who like drama no different than like the housewives and all that stuff, because that's all you talk about. There's no value to any of his interviews. So for that, F Vlad.
Pretty much.
I don't like him.
I don't care for him either. And I thought that his tweets were extremely disrespectful. So
to everybody.
Yes.
Like, so if I was gay, I'd be like, what we got to do with this?
Yeah.
Once again, but then that's when now him being Jewish, right? Because that's where he got mad at Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now you're Jewish. Now if somebody says something about Jewish, you'd be ready to hit the fan.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yes.
That's where we have issues, because whatever it was that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, it was not to this effect. You're saying this as a slur. Because what if Marlon was gay, even though he's not? But what if he was gay? So
and then you're also insulting his children.
And you're assaulting his children and the community. So why aren't people jumping on his ass to cancel him? Because I bet if it was somebody else.
Absolutely. We can go ahead and fill in the blank. Yes, absolutely.
I can't fill in the blank. I'm school kin. Can't you tell by my collar?
And if this was someone of color, preferably a black male, they would be canceled right now.
They'd be canceled. It would be a whole issue. Like that was borderline Kanye West. You couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
You couldn't handle Marlon not giving you what you wanted. You wanted the interview. He gave you an astronomical price and you thought you're not worth that. You can't tell me what I feel like I'm worth.
Right.
Either you take the interview or you don't. I'm supposed to lower my price tag to interview you?
You know.
What? Anyway. F Vlad. That's the third time I've said it. F Vlad.
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm not a fan at all.
Culture vulture. And we allow it.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll see what comes out of that, because I would be very surprised if people still continue to support this man, but
they will. They watching it now. But go ahead.
Crazy. Moving on to Mr. Lee Daniels. So he went ahead and he stopped at the Breakfast Club because he is getting ready to drop his latest film called Deliverance, that stars a slew of heavy hitters, Audra Day and Glenn Close being some, and Monique as well. And it's set to premiere on Netflix, I believe tomorrow. I believe it's supposed to drop tomorrow or today, one of the two. But he was asked about Jussie Smollett. So for those of you who remember,
Juicy Smollett.
Yes, for those of you who remember the ridiculous incident that, he allegedly planned and, said that he got beat up and assaulted because he was gay. Come to find out, he paid 2 Nigerian brothers to assault him. It was so insane. And this, of course, was during, during COVID. So it was all that people were talking about, and they're just like, rooting for him, only to turn around and find out it was a lie. And it was career suicide. He wasn't getting booked for anything. They wrote him off of Empire and they wanted nothing to do with him anymore. He's slowly starting to make a comeback, but it's nowhere near where he was before when he was on Empire. And Charlamagne essentially asked him, like, so what do you think? Would you work with him again? And this is what he had to say.
People out here, right? Jussie Smollett. What's that relationship like now? Because I remember a few years ago they said y'all were no longer on speaking terms.
I think we text each other. We text each other. He has a movie that's coming, that's out. I think that's coming out. I haven't seen it yet. Look, it's so complicated, guys. It's so complicated. Life is so complicated.
Because of the incident, because of the hoax,
Well,
or
life
because of something
itself
else?
is complicated,
Okay.
but that whole situation was complicated, and I still don't know what to believe. Honestly, I don't know what to believe. I mean, people say he didn't do it. He did do it. God bless him on his journey. And
is there room for him to come back? Is what I'm trying to get at. And because somebody like you, it takes other black people to keep that grace and that door open for people, other blacks that make mistakes.
I'd work with him again.
Yeah.
Word.
I'd work with him again.
Would you cast him in something? Or?
Yeah, I would cast him in something again.
Got you.
He was a son to me, you know. He was like and he also represented me, and he also represented the movement that I tried to start, which I didn't even know I was starting. I was so busy worried about Cookie's hat and the music that we were playing. This was before Insecure. This was before Black Panther. We started that. It was it was before all of it.
That's a fact.
They didn't even know what it was.
That's a fact.
But I was so worried about I was so worried about like getting everything right. Is the phone right here, you know, on the set, that I didn't know what was happening in the zeitgeist. So yeah, it's complicated.
Empire definitely ushered in the new black renaissance in cinema. But yeah, the only reason I asked that is because we see white actors make mistakes and get chance after chance after chance. It's like with our people, they just get thrown away, discarded, blackballed, never work again. But it takes people like you to make sure that they keep working.
So does Charlamagne have a point?
Hell yeah. Excuse me. He has a point for everything that black people get dismissed from. Day-to-day jobs, everything, you know, people getting opportunities just on a normal job. You get one bad write-up or one bad this, and then you're out. Rarely do you see the progression that people get to grow into certain positions after making a mistake or something like that. Like, for whatever reason, we don't know why Juicy Smollett did what he did. I don't know why Juicy would lie and be attacked. Maybe he felt like his role in power wasn't as strong as it needed to be, or Empire. Yeah, it wasn't as strong as it needed to be, and this would help uplift some things so he can get more movement. Who knows why Juicy did what he did, but he did it. He paid his penance for it. Let's move on.
Pretty much.
Does that mean Juicy can't act? Maybe, because he got caught in a lie. I don't know. What y'all need to stop doing is doing things on camera and then doing it with the wrong people who's going to tell on you. Same thing with my man, Megan Goods.
Jonathan
dude.
Major.
He's terrible. So, yeah, y'all got to watch what y'all doing out here in these streets and who you doing it with. But Juicy Smollett and the Smollett family, I mean, this is what they've been in Hollywood since they were kids.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So should he not get a chance again? Every time somebody say that a black actor shouldn't get a chance again, I'm just going to point to Iron Man. Nobody thought Robert Downey Jr. would come out the ashes the way he did as Iron Man. I'm sorry.
And
nobody
there's a
did that.
laundry list of white actors and actresses who have done some crazy things, but like you said, they still get casted.
Yeah. And I mean, why shouldn't he get casted in a movie again? Like, what he did was to himself. He didn't hurt nobody.
Nope.
Now if it was somebody else or he hurt somebody, then that's different. But he didn't hurt. Juicy didn't hurt nobody. Yeah, Juicy Smollett ain't hurt nobody.
It was very strange. And I think that was the whole thing of just everyone's like, what was the motive here? What were you trying to get at?
I don't know. I don't know what Juicy was trying to do, but he did it to himself. That's like when they suspended Plaxico Burress for shooting himself.
What is he doing with himself? Nothing.
Plaxico Burress. And for those who don't know who Plaxico Burress is, he was an NFL player. When he did this, he was actually he played for the New York Giants. He was in a club, brought a gun in the club, and this dude shoots himself, pow, in the leg. He gets suspended from the NFL for shooting himself. What are we talking about? Like, For shooting me? I get in trouble for shooting myself. To the point where I get suspended, not okay.
Yeah.
But Juicy Smollett should have another chance, and Lee Daniels, I'm glad he's going on this apology tour, obviously, and
Who?
Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Because clearly, like, his conscience is eating at him, because now I work with everybody again. Or maybe Tyler Perry's kicking your ass in these movies, and now you figure you got to get back. He is. Tyler Perry's movie, Divorce and whatever, man, is one of the top 3 streamed movies of August.
Crazy.
In July.
Insane.
So, yeah, that's crazy work.
Insane. And Lee Daniels actually has a better, list of work.
The problem that it is with Tyler is the same problem that it is with Tyrese. There's not enough people healing. We have to heal. The moment that we heal, Tyler Perry's career is over.
Yeah. Because nigga, what?
Yeah. So who do we got next?
Well, speaking
I don't
of
like Tyler Perry.
whose career needs to be over, I still don't understand this girl, but whatever. Y'all love her. Sexxy Red. So it was rumored that she was going to come out with her own line of lip gloss. Well, it's no longer a rumor. It's a thing. But what's getting people to kind of look at her sideways is the name of the various shades. So I don't know if you guys have actually heard the names, but they're disgusting. But they're also befitting. So the names are Coochie Juice, Booty Hole Brown, Nut.
I want to rub that on my lips.
Nut.
What the hell?
Pussy Hole Pink, Yellow Discharge, Gonorrhea, Blue Balls with a Z, and Sex on My Period.
Yes. Yes, Sexy Red. Get him sexy. Get him sexy. Get him sexy. Yes.
A marketing professional.
Yes.
This is when I would be like, girl, why didn't you think to play off of your name and just have various shades of red? Why are we doing this?
Because
this is disgusting.
The music is what got her here. So everything that she talks about is on them lip gloss titles. Let's go.
And people are going to buy it.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to buy it.
Even though I would not buy nothing that says Booty Hole Brown.
Or Gonorrhea, Yellow Discharge. Like, girl, oh, that's a cute shade. What you wearing, Gonorrhea? What?
By Sexy Red.
Disgusting.
Well, life is like Boondocks right now. So if you haven't watched Boondocks, just watch it. Down to the political races, down to our celebrities. Life is a real life Boondocks episode. Where the hell is, what's his name? Magruder?
Yes.
Where is
Magruder?
Where is Magruder when you need him? Mm-hmm. Because this shit, you can't make this shit up.
You can't.
And people will go out there and buy them, and these little girls are going to eat that shit up. And I bet I see it next week when school comes in. I bet you I see it. And then somebody's mom gonna be wearing it.
Thinking it's funny. I'm wearing Nut. Girl, what?
Crazy work. You got people out here trying to really do it. Why? Like I said, maybe we need to figure out what our nigga apple is and sell it every goddamn time. Because clearly, we do know what our nigga apple is. Tearing each other apart. Because you said the number one thing is your Elton John glasses, which was hilarious, and Dorito, which was not hilarious because I was trying to explain something serious.
Wait, give me 1 second. I gotta look at the damn numbers on that again.
Clearly, shredding each other is what it is.
I guess so. Yeah, the messy letter that we did about STDs had over 2,000. Then Elton John had 1,700. Oh, and then no. The one when I said that you need to blend in, that had 18.
I ain't sat back over here like that since. Like, no, I promise y'all that ain't intentional. Like, if I showed that wall, that paint has been on the wall forever. But anyway, who we got next?
Yeah, let's move on from that. So, Beyonce wants more of our money.
The queen.
She just keeps coming keeps coming, and she just wants more of our money.
Look at the queen.
This time, she is dropping whiskey. So for those of you who are whiskey drinkers, she is dropping a new liquor. It's going to be called Sir Davis. And the price tag will be a smooth $90. Now it's set to actually ship on her birthday, which is September 4th. But I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out. I mean, she dropped the hair care line. Now we got whiskey.
She's a genius. Okay, here's why. What is everybody drinking with Club Shay Shay?
What is his?
His is a brandy.
Oh, it is? I heard it was cheap.
Now, you talking about tasting or by the bottle?
Tasting was.
Everybody has lied and made it seem like, because you can't buy it, but a bottle of Shay Shay is like $1,000.
Shut the hell up.
I promise you, that Club Shay Shay is like
ain't no
it's
way.
a Hennessy. So yeah. Hold on.
Ain't no way.
How much is Club Shay Shay's liquor?
And it's at Total Wine. How are you gonna have something that's $1,000 at Total Wine?
But it's in like the glass.
Oh.
Hold on.
Jay stupid. She said, can you imagine going to the store and asking for yellow dish charge out loud?
Oh yeah, his cognac it retails for $98, but because it's sold out, it's currently retailing at $500+.
Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I heard it's not even that good.
So, I mean, what she did was her and her hating ass husband can't let nobody live. So Shannon's selling out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so because Shannon's selling out, her hating ass husband made whiskey for Beyonce. Women aren't even drinking that shit.
No.
That's why it's a hate move. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know too many women that's like, let me get some whiskey. Mm-mm. Now, if she made a wine, I think that would go over a lot easier than a whiskey. But she's hoping
he didn't do it.
Nah, because it would look like direct competition with Shay Shay.
Ah.
See, Jay-Z's the ultimate hater because he don't hate wholeheartedly. It's just shade. Like it's a little shade. Because we ain't never seen Beyonce drink the shit.
No.
See, what made Club Shay Shay good is that he was on Fox Network drinking Hennessy first thing in the morning, talking about, oh, Skip, you got to get it, go down smooth, Skip.
Goes down what?
Go down smooth, Skip, so you get you some of this hen dog with a Black and Mild in his hand. Let's not forget where Shannon Sharp was.
Right.
Fox said, now we can't go there.
Yeah, let's relax.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you got go see Skip, you get you some of this hen dog and you watch the king go. That is the definition of nigga apples. Now, you gonna tell me brandy or whiskey out of all you could have got a vodka, you could have got a tequila, you could have done a million different things that women drink on a regular basis. Whiskey?
Well, like Rach said, I guess because whiskey is a Texas thing,
Right, she put the horse on it and all that, but I guarantee women
put the picture up.
Are not. Oh,
yeah, no. I mean,
gonna buy that.
I don't drink whiskey, like you said. Wine, she would have had me all day, but maybe I'm just not her target market. Maybe she is trying to go for the whole like, oh, let's see if men will drink it.
The bottle looks corny.
Shut up.
I don't even like the bottle. I can't even lie to you. Shay Shay's bottle is way better. Bottle is corny. You drink whiskey? Sheesh. Woo. Do you drink it straight or do you mix?
No, can't do it.
I love the queen. So I'm not a Beyonce hater. Love the queen.
And it'll sell out.
It'll sell.
Mm-hmm.
We're hating because we probably can't afford the retail once everybody buy. I'm like, wow. You know what? We got to start doing that too with Charlamagne and them do. And they buy, I found out early when they just started out, they would buy that stuff to line it up so that the sponsors would come.
Ah.
So a lot of times people think that they was doing, he was like, man, nah, we used to buy the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, people would say like, we'll give it to you because here's another, to keep them updated. So he said at first it was them buying stuff and lining it up. And I ain't too
believe it.
I'll be like, this is Beyonce and it is good. Beyonce. You know what I find amazing about Beyonce? Then we'll move on. What is that? Contouring of her nose.
Mm-hmm.
Because her and Solange got the same nose, but their makeup is different.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like she doesn't have that right here. But then when she don't wear none, her and Solange have decent. It's amazing how much they actually look alike outside of their makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they put all that on there, she does not look like Solange. But the moment she's naked, it's like, oh, you can see that y'all are sisters.
Your sisters.
Yeah. I like Solange. I really do.
Yes, right. She said, I'm not buying that shit. Okay, girl. Well,
what brand do you
It's
drink?
a no for you, girl. Understandable.
Who do we got next?
So next we have The Dream. So I don't know if you guys
thought it was Maxwell. Oops, wrong order.
Oh, well, sorry.
This guy. I always give him messed up pictures.
You do. Cause what?
I don't
What? So I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks back we were talking about a possible sexual assault allegation that was being thrown at The Dream from a protege, a few years back, who said that she forced him, he forced her into sexual acts and all sorts of craziness. Well, The Dream was actually, I won't say that. He denied it immediately and then was kind of quiet for a long time. Well, now he is hitting back and he is making sure that his lawyers are on top of this to try to get the case thrown out. So, like I said, if you haven't heard, it says that in the court filings, The Dream's attorney, Desiree F. Moore, argued that the lawsuit is flawed, labeling it a shotgun pleading that lacks specific details against the singer. This is a key reason The Dream is requesting that the case be thrown out entirely. Moreover, The Dream wants his record label to be removed from the lawsuit, citing a lack of personal jurisdiction in California. The legal response also criticizes the complaint for allegedly using destructive and racial stereotypes against The Dream, further complicating the matter. Now it says, before the complaint rises a single relevant allegation, plaintiff dedicates several pages to irrelevant gossip designed to harm his children and his marital history. They also say that they are alleging at his past violence, which there's no result of it whatsoever. There's no evidence of that, and false depictions of an absent father and racist insinuations that is affiliated with a street gang. So yeah, his legal team right now is 100% ripping this apart, and they are trying to get it dismissed like today. So we shall see. We shall see.
Dealing with the wrong person will have you jammed up in all that type of shit. Because if y'all really read and listened to everything Kim was saying, that is crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you got me jammed up in all this. Did I do all this? I don't think Dream. That's why I said it was not a dream. Dream didn't do all that. It's just the money. Somewhere you're not giving the money that you want, and now here you go. Why do that to a person? You know how much BS you got to think about to go that far into to try to destroy a person. You know what I'm saying? And it's clearly working because we ain't heard nothing from the radio killer, aka The Dream. I don't think we really heard too much before, but still.
Well, he's doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like his most recent is his work that he did on Renaissance.
With Beyonce? Mm-hmm. Oh, he worked with the Queen?
Yes.
He ain't beating nobody while he's working with the Queen. Character witness, the Queen.
She said, don't put me in that shit. Take your Grammy and go sit the fuck down somewhere.
Character witness. Did I beat anybody, Beyonce? I ain't beat nobody.
She'll be like, blocked.
Sure would.
Don't bring that shit over here.
That's crazy. I don't even know you. We wasn't even in the same studio. You sent the beat.
Shut up.
Hopefully things work out for The Dream. But, dealing with the wrong person will get you jammed up. Ooh. And I don't care if it's male or female. Don't get me to thinking I'm saying, you got to deal with the right black woman. I'm not saying that because I hate when people do that. What I'm saying is the right person, period. Like, so if you're dealing with the wrong person, this is where your life goes. Ask me how I know. I can clown Tyrese about tissue because I have been Tyrese.
The tissue nigga.
Yeah, I have been there. What was he saying that one time when he was crying, Tyrese?
I don't want no damn. Oh, when he was like, oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Meanwhile, this man was having a whole breakdown on camera, and now he's a meme.
Congratulations. Oh. I have been there. I just didn't yell congratulations. Oh, why am I laughing at this man?
I don't know.
I have been there. I just didn't yell congratulations. You know what I did? I listened to Life. Same shit. I promise you. I'm only laughing because it's true. You know? You laughed at me then. You talking about Tyrese, you laughed at me then.
This nigga, what?
When I was going through my worst time in life.
Nigga was eating banquet.
Nigga was warming up banquet meals and what is the one with the little
away from Denty Moore?
Yeah, nigga was out here warming up Denty Moore, baby. I know what it feels like to go through Tyrese pain.
If you don't get your ass out of Pittsburgh, the fucking dog food
I'm
and
congratulations. I know his pain. That's why I'm saying, what the hell did the tissue do? I know his pain.
God, I don't want no damn tissue right now.
I know when you making those hard decisions in life of continuing or not. And the funny part is, I tell my sister, maybe y'all laugh at this and we'll get 1 million views. I'm at the worst point in my life. I got my car ain't right. They want to fire me at my job because I'm getting there late because I'm driving a car in Pittsburgh that has rear wheel drive, right? So then that means you fishtail. I'm trying to get to work. They like, you're late one more time. I'm like, man, yo, this is crazy. So I joked and told my sister, I said, you know what song I listen to all the time? She's like, what's that? Life. The one by Casey and JoJo? Oh my God, that's terrible. What is?
Because nigga, I fucking lost it when you was talking about the food. I'm like, what? Who the hell is eating this? He's like my hungry man meal.
I eat hungry
nigga,
man
it's
meals.
time for you to go.
Yeah, hungry man meals.
What?
Because it was crazy. It was crazy work building yourself back up.
No, Denty Moore is crazy work.
It fills you up. Let me tell y'all. Whoo. Let me tell y'all how bad it is. Like, so every now and again, I will do separated, divorced, broke cuisine, right? When you ain't got no money and you trying to pick your face up off the floor. So you ain't had no money for lunch. So you know what, guys? If you get in a situation, you ain't got no money for lunch, and I'm tagging y'all because I want a deal with this. Get a bag of combos. Eat those, and then chug water behind it. The pretzels swell, you be full. You ain't gotta worry about now. You get the whole shift. Because I ain't had no money for lunch. So go to the vending machine, E4. He still remembers the number. E4. Pow. That. With some water. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of this shit. Thank you, Lord, for getting me here.
Because what?
Because your boy was down.
What?
Bad. It was crazy. I try to uplift these dudes. And through all of that, you are my sister. You can please be very transparent. Through all of that, did I ever diss my ex-wife?
No. Mm-mm.
Fellas, you can get through it.
Mm-mm.
Like, you can take the L and not be like, I swear to God, these bitches. No.
Yes.
Never once through all of that Did I bash her? Did I post on social media? All these women is crazy. I'm eating Dinty Moore. This is nuts. And because
fucking construction workers eat Dinty Moore.
I was working in a warehouse. What you expect? I worked in a place that made the pans for Sara Lee. It's a warehouse. You just straight working, getting it every day. So you got to eat wild shit to stay full because you'll burn
Ain't no way.
the calories.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, man. It was crazy
Ain't
work.
no way.
And never once did I bash anybody. No. I ate it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? And you work your way out. And so like situations where we see brother Tyrese like just squandering. That's why I say I don't think he has anybody who he may talk to that he may trust, or maybe he might be so far along in his grieving process that he needs somebody professional to actually help him with, talking this stuff out. Because you heard what he said on the thing. He said, you got to get it out. And, with therapy, you got to get it out. And sometimes you just need to get it out with people who are not going to ask you ridiculous questions in return because you don't know that step. First step is, I'm eating Dinty Moore every day because that's what I can afford.
You could have went and got you some Purina.
That's more expensive than Dinty Moore. Ain't that some shit? No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. So you use a lot. Yeah. I had to think about it like, nope. My budget was not on that. That's more. Damn dogs eat more than me. Don't Kim her. This is how she treats me. Yeah, you guys just don't see this side. This is the stuff my mother would see. Like,
I was fucking appalled. I said, now that's enough.
You eating that? You got to get out of there. As soon as I told her what I was eating, she didn't care about nothing else. Like, well, I'm sleeping on the air mattress. You'll be all right. You'll get there. And as soon as I said, because I'm eating these, let me tell you about my hungry man meals. Banquet. Yeah, because they fine for, Nah, man, nah.
That ain't even real meatloaf.
Gravy ain't real gravy.
Corn is spongy. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Brownie get hard as a brick if you don't eat it ASAP. I've been there. So, Tyrese, I've been there, my brother. But, you can do it without hating and yelling and screaming and fussing and cussing out the tissue.
Yeah, because, he was in the moment. It's like, I don't want to wipe my tears away.
It's tough. It's tough to get yourself out of that situation. But I do believe that, because of, the grief, because I was just looking up things about grief earlier today when I was listening. I didn't listen to that. I listened to what the aftermath was after he left. So then they had the conversation of if you still discuss your ex, are you over them? Because they're saying like, he still makes songs about the situation, And he said, do y'all still get mad at Mary J. Blige for making love songs? Do you think she still wants her ex-husband because she makes a love song about, relationships? He's like, so I don't think that's a fair question to ask me.
Well, who said the song is actually about his ex?
Well, that's, Charlamagne be trying to start stuff because Envy wasn't there for whatever. I think they still got beef. But, they let people call in and ask. And now we're going to ask the people who are watching, if you still discuss your ex, are you over them?
I will say for some people, you may be over them, but you're not over what happened. And it's almost like your mind is in a loop because at some point you got to stop talking about it. You got to. You have to. Because.
Well, I mean, I'm 10 years in and I'm still like it happened yesterday.
But that it's the feelings associated within the experience. Like, I don't think that it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, I want to be back with her. But it's like, I can't believe you did that. So my mind is still stuck in that loop of why would you do that?
Ooh, no. Right. No more hungry man meals.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I won't even eat hamburger helper no more. It can't do that. That just makes me shake. Like, no.
Depends on the relationship. If there was closure in a positive way.
Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And see that the thing about grief, I think more people need to understand what they are specifically grieving in their life. So grieving, according to what I was reading, grievance happens the moment you've taken a loss.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no answers why. So it's just like, what did this happen for?
Mm-hmm.
Like these emotions that are now attached with this situation, this relationship, this whatever this energy entity was, and now it's being taken away from you. And there's no logical reason for, like, yourself doesn't have a logical reason for it, then now you start this period of sorrow. And so when you talk about the losses that all of us have taken, I'm not saying everybody needs a therapist. Some people can handle grief better than others, but I do think people need someone that they can talk to. And I think we would be a lot better off, and we would not see the push of such negativity and stuff that we see amongst men and women on social media if more people would handle their personal trauma.
Right.
And trauma is a lot. Like he said, losing your mom and all that. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't mind sharing one of my personal trauma situations that's in a loop. Every time I drive away from TDS radio going home is when it hits again. Because whenever she and I would get done, Kim and I would get done with something, if it was my podcast or if it was a show, whatever, football game, whatever, me and my mom had a conversation on my way home. Then I get home and then we stop talking. So that cycle just comes back every single time. You're like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And so once again, and the other part is, I always say this, if you add money to grief, Lord knows what, I might be out here dressing like Cat in a Hat and reading books on the corner, looking stupid. When you add money to trauma, I'm trying to tell you, man, that's why I think Kanye is in the position he is, because he never healed. And you got all the money to do everything crazy that's inside your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then what do you do? Like, because, I don't know, what ways do you handle your grief whenever you get into a moment?
Are you asking me that, Pearl?
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to talk to somebody because I shut down a lot and then I sleep, or, of course, eating. Because I don't know if you've been paying attention to the drama around the Braxtons. So they're back. For those of you who haven't, heard, their show is back, but they're also filming while they're showing the after effects of grief because they lost her sister Tracy to cancer. And they were showing her final moments, but their one sister Tracy, which it hit me because it was the conversation that we had. Trina actually watched Tracy take her last breath, and she said that loops in my mind over and over, and all I see is her in her green, caftan or muumuu, whatever you want to call it. And she was like, just seeing the life sucked out of her. And she was like, I can't sleep. She was like, my only comfort is alcohol and food. And she was like, I don't care what nobody says. It instantly makes me feel better. So I'll drink enough for you. I'll eat enough for you. But she was like, I won't sleep at night because I can't shut out the noise. And all I see is her taking her last breath. And like I said, that made me think of what you told me of like, don't do that. Like, do not do that. Don't be in that room because it'll stay ingrained in your mind, but watching their grief sounds so much of like what it is that we went through, and then just trying to find ways to feel like your normal self, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But one of the things that Tawana said was that she just feels numb. And the therapist was like, well, if you don't know numb is a feeling, she was like, but it's just your body trying to process and figure out where are these emotions supposed to go. And that's why I think for me, like immediately I'm numb because I'm going into problem solving mode, but then I'll start thinking like, okay, what do I need to do to make myself feel better? And most of the time it's food.
Yes, because food is delicious and it helps soothe pain. Nothing's like having something slathered in gravy to just be like, I'm all right.
See, gravy's your thing. Sweets are mine.
Everything is mine. Everything that's not a vegetable, my nigga.
Oh no, some good Brussels sprouts.
Nah. Damn all that. I need everything fried with gravy on it. You're like, nigga, did you fry a gummy bear?
And then go to sleep. But the thing is, you have to deal with those feelings all over again once you wake up, and then that cycle repeats of, well, what do I want to eat? Or what do I want to drink?
I feel gross.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I shouldn't have ate that late. What am I gonna eat this morning?
Right.
And being diabetic and going through it is the worst because now your sugar's high. You like, damn it. How am I gonna grieve and take insulin? These are real emotions by TDS. I be trying to tell y'all, like, the stuff that I fight through, I try to be honest and transparent with it. Some people will not do that. Try to make it like they have it all together.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Because the thing is, we're all operating out of some form of trauma.
Oh, hell yeah.
And, you know, based upon that, you have to have some type of grace on how certain people respond to you or how you respond to them. So I try, or lately I've been isolating because my trauma keeps coming back and I don't want to be like, man, what? I'll slap the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So like, because I take everything personally when I'm in this mode, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, I just got to be like, word, and then just call it a day.
That's the one thing I will say with certain people that are grieving, because, you know, like you said, we're all going through something. But once people start projecting or lashing out, then that's when I'm like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. Nope. And I understand, like you said, you should never take things personally. But we also have to be mindful of people have feelings. So it's like, if you're sitting here doing some off the wall shit or trying to, you know, come at somebody, nope.
Yeah, because the wrong joke by the wrong person, then now it's like, what? And then now it's like, but I was just joking. And it's like, you don't get a chance to talk about my shirt.
What?
I know my shirt looks crazy as hell and as big as I don't know what, but you don't get to talk about my shirt.
Don't start snapping on tissue or even paper towels.
Right. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, what is he talking about? I don't need no goddamn tissue.
Y'all are terrible.
And then stare in the camera. Or then maybe you'll just go slap another comedian on stage.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
That's a breakdown. My man had a whole breakdown in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
A complete breakdown. Like, and so, you know, go get help so that you don't end up like Tyrese or Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Or me eating, what was it? Denty Moore.
And banquet meals.
It held me down. As a matter of fact, I need to go get a sponsorship from them. That's the line.
And they should be more than willing to fucking give it. Because what?
There is y'all got to pay attention to Kim and Al on social media, especially like olden days, because there is a picture back. Remember when people used to do a little cartoon person, little meme person that, you know, looked like you? I was by myself in the wintertime, Christmas at that. She sent "Wish You Were Here, Bro" with her little cartoon person skiing with a Santa Claus hat on it.
I was surfing.
Yeah, there it is. I'm in gray ass Gotham City, Pittsburgh. By myself, listening to life. Her ass sends me this on Facebook and tags me, "Wish you were here, bro."
Merry Christmas.
I think it did say that. I'm up there like Scrooge. I'm trying not to laugh ugly because it's so fucked up but funny at the same. Then I'm Tyrese. Fuck that tissue. I'm looking at the phone like, ain't nobody feel sorry for me. Get your ass out of Pittsburgh.
Cause what?
Oh man.
What?
Call your mom. Mom, what? That's how she was. What? Man, it's tough one. I don't want to hear that shit. Why? Cause you ain't trying to leave. So then you just want to deal with it. And then you look outside and you just see snow and gray skies. It makes you hate tissue. And you go warm up your little denty more.
Nigga had the Home Alone music playing. Na, na, na.
Woo! Grief.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
One final story. Then we got messy letter.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have one?
Well, the final thing is Maxwell, which, you know what? I appreciate Maxwell and his music because one thing about Maxwell, his music will always put you in a good mood. He is doing his thing. But he has, teased the fact that he's going to be doing his own Tiny Desk happening in just a couple days. It'll be on August 23rd. And I couldn't be more excited because I know that shit's going to sound amazing. And he's going to be here next month.
If I was an R&B artist, I'd be like, no, why do people like him need to be on here?
What do you mean?
Fuck. I'm like, no, see, we took Babyface because he's old.
Oh.
So then you do old things like get on there with big ass sunglasses and sing When Will I See You Again and shit like that. Cool. This is for the cool. All right. And you got some badass background singers. What was it? Shantae Moore
and then
and
Avery
Tank.
Wilson.
Yeah, and Tank. We get that. But him, I'd be like, man, you still making good music, man. No. I'd be like, now who follows up Maxwell? I wouldn't want to be the next person.
Erykah Badu was on Tiny Desk.
When's the last time we heard from her? Right. She's almost Lauryn Hill.
Shut up.
So
don't do her like that.
But I'm not following. If I'd be like, man, let me see the calendar, Maxwell, then me. Don't put no.
Don't let me see the calendar.
Yeah, put me later. How y'all gonna put me after him?
Because could you imagine Pretty Wings? Like, oh man.
I wouldn't want to. I'd be like, man, I need to be next month.
When people fucking forget.
You're not gonna put me on after Maxwell. No way. That dude and his performances are amazing. Like, I'll never forget. This was actually one of the good times I could talk about my ex-wife. So we, go to the Maxwell concert, right? We're going to Maxwell concert. We sit down. And Raheem DeVaughn opened up for Maxwell.
I never cared.
So, at this time, I didn't even know who he was. I'm like, and then he got a dude painting on stage. Just way too,
artsy.
That for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's real Kappa.
Oh.
Now, then next thing you know, Maxwell comes on stage. And I just happened to look to the side. And she like moving in the chair. Like, what the you moving for? Maxwell started singing. So the first thing he said was, I'm going to help you brothers tonight. And then all the brothers, of course, yell, yeah. He was like, nah, I still feel y'all hating out there. And it was hilarious because there were people hating.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been me. Because as the performance is going, and it ain't hot in there. Matter of fact, it made it so wild. She says, are you hot? I said, no, I'm not. And it was like one of those movies like, we're right underneath the air conditioning vent. And if you look up, literally, we were underneath the air conditioning vent. She was like, well, I'm hot. I said, well, don't forget who drove.
This was before Uber.
Yeah, because you're not going home with him. Only to fast forward. And Jill Scott, I'm like, are you hot?
Right.
Because I am hot. I mushed her on Jill Scott. I ain't gonna lie. She got mushed. I'm not holding no hands. None of that. It's me and Jill. Jill took off her shoes. I was like, we're at home. Nobody else is here, Jill. Just me and you. I did. No, I ain't even joking. Because she tried to hold my hand. I was like, I ain't hold your hand, or Maxwell, move.
Right. You over there hyperventilating and shit. Girl, give me my hand.
I didn't hold your hand, or Maxwell. If you don't move the hell out my way. Unhand me. Let me enjoy Jill. Jilly. The last time I seen Jilly, that was a long time ago. Jilly, you owe me money, though.
Yeah. That is, he's better. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because it was bad. Man, one day we'll talk about it over some alcohol. It was bad. One story before we go into messy letter. This is how bad it was. So, during the time that my ex struck had a great time, right? So this is why I keep telling people, divorce, separation, all that stuff. Love is no longer on the table. So miss me with that. Just my personal experience. It turns into business. The moment they get an attorney, you're screwed because the attorney is thinking about what's the best interest for their client. So her attorney told her when to strike. I had lost my job. Pow. Now I'm in the street, right? So I ain't got no money. I'm out here like, I ain't got no money. So I got a job, right? But, I'm thinking that the money going to hit in, the 2-week cycle. I got in the middle of the 2-week cycle. So I'm going to have a little bit of money. So I had my girls with me, Deanna and Nadia. So we go food shopping. We load up the cart because I think I got paid. We about to do this. We're going to have all the treats and goodies. They rang up that whole grocery thing, a cart for the groceries. I forgot the amount, but I didn't have it. You talk about a humbling experience with 2 kids, and you got to talk about what you put back. And one of them was the cookies, because she didn't get the cheap ones. She wanted the expensive cookies. So I had to, when you in them situations, could you hold this cart? I got to go recalibrate my money. So you start checking things that ain't there. Now I could have sworn because this bill didn't clear. I should have.
Always, I should have.
I should have.
Always.
And this is some bull. So this is all I got. You look at that cart. So we had to put certain things back. And one of them, we had to get the cheaper version of cookies. And I'm holding Nadia, my middle child. And she goes, Daddy, I don't want these cookies. I want those cookies. Give me my cookies. Loud as hell as we're walking out the store. And then the oldest goes, what's wrong? You don't have any money? Hey!
Kids are the fucking worst.
What's wrong? You don't have any money? No. Now get in the car.
I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. No.
You're old enough. No, I don't. Not for everything that we had. Now eat this hungry man meal and sit your ass down and be happy that you're eating.
What?
Because I'm on my ass. I'm trying to heal. Only to be where I'm at now. Thank you, Jesus. There is a God, because I promise you, I was looking like Oprah at the table on Color Purple. Sat in that jail.
Nigga.
Damn near rocked to death. Oh, Sophia, don't change places with me. I moved to North Carolina. And when I see you, I knew there was a God. 10 years to be able to talk about this, because before I'd be like, I hate everybody. I hate it. I shouldn't have had to go through that. I don't need no goddamn tissue. Now I can talk about it. And we're going to talk about it. We are. Because it's some hilarious shit, man. Because I know there's other people that go through this. Like, you know what I'm saying? In relationships, I think if we can look at it from the other person's lens, right? And so that's going to cause you to take accountability, because you may have done some things. And in my relationship, I did do things that were wrong. I always say, did things have to go the way they did? They did not. I don't think you had to go as far as you went.
No.
But you did. And I made it through. The problem is when people still get stuck with the fact of what somebody did. It happened, it's over, you keep pushing.
Yeah, you got to. Because life keeps right on fucking moving.
Right. You keep pushing. And allow.
Hey, Constance, how you doing, baby?
Hey. Allow life and God to fight your battles.
Okay.
Yeah. Let that happen. Because I promise you, I wasn't one of the people that believe that. But over time, you be like, you start seeing people taking them blow. Oh, Oh, wow.
And the new one, what?
What? I can't believe it. And then, then now you feel better because you're like, oh man, vindication. I'll be in court again when she sees this. If she sees this, I'll be in court again. But no, all jokes aside, man, like we push this a lot. And I think with the recent Tyrese episode, Tyrese shows us every time he goes on the Breakfast Club, therapy is important.
Yes, very important. And community.
Community is important. Make sure that y'all talking to somebody and getting it out, and don't hold into all that negativity, man, because I promise you, as a person who has gone through numerous storms, you'll be all right. It don't seem like it, but I promise you're gonna be all right. It's tough when you're in it though.
Like you said, sometimes I'll be looking at God like, okay, can you get your sandal off of my damn neck? What now?
Definitely at times the prayer line doesn't seem to be open.
He said, girl.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like it's cut off. Figure it out. He be on that. Figure it out. But it's like, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. It's tough. It's tough. Because life right now is in a position where we all need each other. Big time. Like, we need people to go vote. We need people to like support in ways that are even wild. Like, if you can donate to like your local food pantry, because they are suffering. If you can donate like old clothes to your Goodwill or to places that house the homeless. Shelters. Because even if it's not like a shelter, but like your church might house the homeless in some type of way, like give gift bags or something, figure it out. Because I know here in Raleigh, North Carolina, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, I am seeing more and more people by the day on these streets. And, some people you see that are regulars, and you can tell like they know the system where, okay, go here, go here, go here. I might be able to get a food. And then some people you see, you be like, yo, this person's hurting. And it's not for me to judge one way or the other, but it's just some people know how to work their system to where they can get resources and some people don't. But please donate if you can, if you have the ability. Some of the old clothes that you ain't wearing, you can't fit no more, donate them things, man. Let somebody else use them. Shoes. What else?
Pretty much. Food.
Food. The food banks need it a lot because the food distribution things that happen at churches with North Carolina food distribution, they've actually stated it on social media like it's not a lot of food coming in,
right?
And canned goods can be donated at any time. And if there's not a lot of food coming in, that's because we ain't got a lot of food to donate. Shit is real.
Who is it?
I will open up a can of corn and eat that with some rice, and that's a meal.
Listen, man, you better make you some Southwestern corn. Put that right over rice and be just as happy. I'm getting ready to make me some beans tomorrow.
Lentils. My poor baby asked for lentils today. I said, you too now? No. And gravy, yes.
Listen,
because a gravy pack ain't nothing but 49 cents.
And you know what? I forgot my gravy.
And if you can make it from scratch, that's even better.
Right.
A little flour, a little grease, a little seasoning, a dash. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
All right, let's go with the messy letter.
All right. Do we have enough time for it?
Sure, we'll make it short because it's always go to therapy.
And
it's time for the messy letter.
Hold on, I gotta grab it. Hold on. Whew. All right, this one is lengthy. So it says, I met my husband's friend recently, and he happened to be someone I have had an affair with before. We had an affair from 2013 to the late 2015 when we broke up. Then I met my husband in 2015, and we got married in November 2017.
Too many dates. Slow down.
So she had an affair.
Wait. You got to read it from the beginning. Please slow down because you're like, and one train left at this mile per hour. Negro, I done told you I'm on the spectrum. Please start over, slow down so I can comprehend what you're saying.
One train.
Yeah, one train left from Albuquerque at 50 miles per hour at 12:09. Sound like a math problem. Try it again.
All right.
So
it says, I met my husband's friend recently, and he happened to be someone I have had an affair with before. We had an affair from 2013 to the late 2015 when we broke up. Then I met my husband in 2015, and we got married in November of 2017 after I found out I was pregnant. This man and I pretended not to know each other because I didn't think my husband would be happy to know of our past. We just pretended it was our first time meeting and moved on. But after the meeting, he searched and texted me on Facebook. We exchanged contacts and started talking. He claimed to have missed me and had been searching for me. He said he badly wanted us back. He's still not married. He's 37 years old. I told him I wasn't interested, especially now that I'm married to his friend with kids. I couldn't give him a chance. At first, he said okay, but he kept pressuring me later on until I finally agreed to meet him somewhere, and lo and behold, he managed to get me to lay with him. It was the first time I did something behind my husband's back. I felt bad and wished it had never happened. I texted him expressing how I disliked what happened and asked him to stay away. I don't know what happened, but it's like I get softer every day because he came to beg me. And before I realized, we made love again like 3 times. Though I felt sorry each day that passes, it's almost like I couldn't resist him. I started seeing him more often, and he always touched me, whatever that means. I'm pregnant now. My husband actually knows about it already, and he thinks it's his. We didn't want to have kids again, but hubby says I should keep this. I really want to remove it and pretend this relationship never happened. I feel this child could ruin my home and reputation one day, but I don't know how. I need your humble opinions on this, please. I am so confused.
You are a whore.
Good night, everybody. Well, that's it. Da, 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 da.
There's nowhere else to go with that. You, ma'am, are a whore. That is the definition of a whore. Because now at this point in time, matter of fact, let's get the definition of a whore, because you are terrible, and I hope you do the right thing, which is tell your husband and then deal with the consequences. Because here's an issue where you have 2 men and a child. Child is inside of you. Both men may be happy to have said child, but because of your decision making, you now feel as though you have to take this situation on and possibly terminate this child. Where both men may be happy. You don't know who's what because you were indecisive and slept with this man multiple times, and saying that the only time that you betrayed him was when you had sex with the guy after contact the first time. No, the moment that you contacted this man and met him, it was the moment that you betrayed him because you already knew it was up. There's no accountability on her behalf. Everything is on him. It's his fault. He contacted me. He. That man is single, and he did what a single man does when he knows he got somebody hooked. And you didn't value your relationship, so guess what? He's not going to value your relationship. So with that being said, sis, you should have to face the ultimate penalty of telling your husband what happened and dealing with a possible divorce. Don't say your reputation. Your reputation is trash. What you have done is done. So you don't have like you're hiding behind a screen saying, "Oh, my reputation." No. You're a hoe. It's cool. Let's just go ahead with what that is supposed to look like. And that's not being married. And your family being dissolved. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? So now you get to the point where you have pre-nut clarity, because now you're knocked, and you're now like, oh, I hope this doesn't. What you were sleeping with this man without a condom on?
Yes.
Jeopardizing everybody's life because you don't know what, didn't Tyler Perry make a movie about that?
Yeah, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor.
There we go. Right. That was with Smoulette's sister, right?
Yep.
There
And
we go.
homeboy chased her down, couldn't find out he had AIDS.
Now you got AIDS and a kid. I mean, it's you're terrible. Like, you're a terrible person. And I'm not going to sit here and try to make it any other way. I'm sorry, what we got? This one?
Oh, no. I was looking over here.
And we can't make it any other way. You're a terrible person. And because you are a terrible person, you deserve whatever consequence comes with being a terrible person. The truth needs to be told. And once the truth is told, then now you got to lay whatever consequences come with that. And the thing about it is, you can't find out until this child is born.
Right.
So the best thing is to get it out now so that he can't do nothing to you crazy because you got the baby in you. And then now whatever he do is double because of the baby. Because I'm trying to tell you, tell a man that you slept with somebody. I counted just from what you actually said. It ended up being 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what you said in the letter. So I'm sure there's more. Y'all had a true blue affair.
Mm-hmm. Well, she called it an affair from the get-go. And I'm like, girl, no, that was just somebody you were sleeping with if you were single. But given how you do, you might not have been single.
She wasn't. Well, you know, she was with this dude, and then this is her dude's friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But she was with the guy that she cheated with first from 2013 to 2015. And they broke up, and then she met her husband in 2015.
She should have told him then.
But she said she didn't know they were friends.
The moment you found out, you got to say something.
Yeah.
The moment you found out, you got to say something.
Yeah.
And he should have said something. The fact that he didn't say anything is just as crazy too.
No, the nigga's back in her DMs. He's talking about how he miss her and want to be with her.
Yeah, but you know.
I would have showed that right to my husband. Look, get your friend. Get your friend.
Well, not if you was going to get him anyway. Because then now it's like, well, whisper.
Well, no, yeah, like you said, she's entertaining it. But if she actually truly loved her husband and she was trying to be committed to him, then I would have shown, the message and be like, your friend, look, like you said, come clean. Me and your friend had a thing way before I even met you. We broke it off. And then, you and I got together and he's trying to rekindle an old thing. And I'm not interested in that. So what you going to do?
One thing that I was very proud of with Charlamagne today when the question of exes and all that stuff came up. Charlamagne proudly said, I don't know nothing about exes or any of this drama. I've been with the same woman for 26 years.
Oh, no, that's right.
You understand the level of just pride to have a person that you trust enough to say that they don't have you looking stupid behind the scenes. Now imagine if this man was like, because my wife, she loyal to me and you over here with somebody else's kid that happens to be his friend.
Your friend.
Lord have mercy. Yikes. Something bad gonna happen. There's nothing good out of this situation. The only thing good out of it is the kid.
Mm-hmm.
That is just, yeah, absolutely. She's extremely disrespectful.
Yeah, no doubt.
Extremely disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
And very selfish
Mm-hmm.
and still not taking accountability because the letter, you pointed all the blame towards the gentleman that you were sleeping with.
Yeah, you're trying to be the victim in the situation.
And yeah, no, you're not. And here, we're not going to allow you to be the victim. Your accountability is key. You slept with this man knowing what you wanted, knowing that you had a relationship with him. There's so many things that you knew prior to even letting this man contact you and you accepting it and then meeting him. What did you think was going to happen? Y'all was just going to sit at Starbucks and sip coffee and what is it called?
What?
A little pink drink, Aki something.
Oh, acai.
Yeah, acai breezer. You're going to just sip one of those and chill out. I know nothing about Starbucks.
Or a good matcha.
Yeah, that. Venti. Ain't that that's the sizes,
that's the
right?
Size. That's the large one.
Venti. We should just look at this camera and just look at you. You tell us what the hell, because what?
And once again, like you said, where are your friends in this situation? Because
you can't tell the friends because they're going to say that you're just a scumbag.
Right. Because girl, what are we doing?
Nobody's co-signing that.
No.
Because they're friends. Now, if they weren't friends and, because the one, if they're not friends, whatever, because they're not friends anymore. But if they are friends, then you were wrong. And now you got to tell. You got to tell. Because don't be that person. And then now he on divorce court talking about I love my kid. And then you are not the father. Now he just sitting down fighting tears like, but I'm gonna still be there for him. That's a lie.
Lies.
If I ever got caught in that situation,
well, that's actually a messy letter for later on this week.
is it?
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you now, y'all would be, he ain't shit. I would have been on. Let it happen. And he ain't the dad. Oh, I'm not. Word. You still gonna be for the hell no? Yeah. What? Well, you been there. I don't give a damn. Give me that paperwork so I can go child support court.
No, see, little Jethro is like, but daddy.
You better find him. My name's Ken. But daddy my ass. You better go find who your dad is.
No, you've been in that boy's life for 14 years.
See, y'all gonna make me sound like Corey Holcomb. I don't have an attachment no more. The moment you tell me that's not mine, I'm not taking care of it no more. Sorry. Go find out who your dad is. I apologize that you were put in this situation by your mother. I'm sorry. But I ain't gonna be like, I'ma still take. No. There are men of high character, and I applaud them. I don't have that.
I was gonna say, at least you know.
Yeah. I don't have that character.
At least you know.
And then I don't even care.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, y'all got it. Because at the end of the day, no. How am I supposed to sit there and look at a kid that ain't mine?
It's a constant reminder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no way.
Yeah,
like for my mental health. Like I said, some guys are very high character gentlemen. I have not graduated to that level yet. My petty would be every day. Hey, somebody else's kid. Could you pick that up? I got a name. Do you? Because I named you and I want my name back because you ain't mine.
You are petty.
Hey, I call you little bro. Little bro. Let me holler at you right quick. Dad. Ow. Whoa. Mr. Ken.
You are petty.
Dad. Nah, that ain't me.
But the one person I do feel sorry for in this letter is the husband because he doesn't know any of this. That's your friend and your woman. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, he's gonna be eating Denty more. See how quickly it happens? Hungry man meals, getting his juice from the Dollar Tree.
Gross.
Actually, never mind. I'm about to tell my business. Actually, it ain't. It's not. Yeah.
I had some of that. What is it called? Tampico. I was like, this is
Well,
nasty.
first of all, don't drink that at all.
Yeah, I was like, this
on
is
any
disgusting.
level in the regular grocery store, dollar store. That shit is terrible.
It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. No.
Tampico is only to be mixed with alcohol.
Even when it was mixed, I was like, this is not good.
Yeah, that's just fake Sunny D.
Right.
But Sunny D's not the same anymore.
No.
See how important your problem was to us?
Now we're talking about dollar store beverages. Oh,
yep.
That is petty.
Mr. Blocker, yeah, we have an emergency. What's that? Little guy got hurt. Oh, yeah, you might want to try to find his real dad. I'm at work. Click.
That is so petty.
You're on the emergency list. I don't know why. Not my child. I hope y'all find him.
Petty,
You can't come get him? Call his mother because it is over.
You are so petty, baby.
Or call my friend because that's his real daddy. Call him.
You got so petty on me.
Just keeping it a buck, man. Why would I do that? I don't even know.
That's petty.
I dropped you. You got to add in PPED. You dropped him off every day at school. The moment I know that, no more drop off. What I look like.
Well, like I said, we have
No
a
way.
messy letter centered around that. That will be probably what we read either this Thursday or Friday. So
Okay,
yeah.
good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And so with that being said, we got the messy letter in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to be teacher guy tomorrow. So I won't be here.
Be Healing Wednesdays. So, any questions you have CBD related, make sure you ask them on TV while she's here.
Please do. And I'll be reconvening with everybody on Thursday.
We're supposed to have somebody come in here and do like a live cooking demonstration on Thursday.
On Thursday?
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
We're going to be out here on our Regis and Kelly.
That's what I'm trying to get TDS to. That would be nice.
I better brush up on my journalistic skills because I don't have the vernacular for that.
Well, we'll see. Because he was like, "Oh, I bought the stuff," but I
You
don't
did?
know. That's what he said. He was like, "I'm super excited to cook."
If we take all this stuff upstairs,
Right.
sir,
Right. We'll see.
what is he cooking?
I don't know. He just asked if we had any allergies, and I told him that you have a mushroom allergy. I don't have any, but I hate beets. And he was like, "I'll make something that I think both of you will enjoy." He said he's going to bring hot plates.
Tomato on there. I'd be like, see, you don't watch the show, sir. I don't eat this. Is he bringing something to drink?
I don't know. I don't know about
Not alcohol wise, just
I don't know. Like I said, I will see.
What
yes.
time?
7 o'clock hour.
So we got to take all this upstairs.
Well,
But we can't. We put in TDS, but so we got to move.
right?
All this.
Like, nigga.
So are we doing the show from upstairs then?
We might as well. Unless you want to take a break and then go upstairs. That's going to be
That's
crazy.
going to take forever.
Right.
Nah, we got to set up upstairs.
Okay.
Should be people upstairs. I'm like, y'all ain't never up here.
Well, I was going to ask Courtney.
Fucking tissue.
If we could reserve it, just the two of us.
Okay. Well, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
If
All
it
right.
happens, I don't know, guys.
So I got to bring, we got multiple cameras and stuff. Okay. Well, that sounds nice on Thursday. We'll figure that out. And, God willing, Kim will be here tomorrow and I will be here. We'll be back together on Thursday. Everybody have a good night. God bless. Be safe. It's TDS Radio, our voice.
He gonna make some stylish ramen noodles. Go to bed. Good night.
Did you see the dude who's making jail prison food and now his restaurant is sold out?
Absolutely not.
He's literally making prison cuisine.
No.
And he is sold out every single day.
Disgusting.
Literally, and he's making it the same way in the bags with the noodles, with the cut up sausage, with all that.
Absolutely.
And people are buying that shit and eating it.
No.
Never.
Ain't no way.
Unless you want to come on the show and talk about it and bring your fans with us. TDS Radio, our voice, our culture.